FG922, turn right, heading 105, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 105, Fiji 922.
Fiji 922, contact Naughty approach 120.1.
Contact Naughty approach 120.1, Fiji 922. Naughty departure, Fiji 922, 10,000 feet, we have whiskey on board.
Fiji 922 Naughty approach, Koenehaven 014 expect radar vectors for air nav runway 02.
QNH1014 expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 02, Fiji 922.
Okay, I tried to...
Fiji 922, turn right, heading 165.
Turn right to heading 165, Fiji 922. Okay, I've only got 20 miles to go and I have to lose 7,000.
Fiji 922, turn right, heading 180.
Just increase my descent rate for a little bit. Right, heading 180, Fiji 922. Actually, I don't know, sometimes these vectors don't work really well, but I'll see what he wants to do. I'll just follow his instruction. Yeah, I had some of the flight started up on the weekend, trying to do it on live, and my computer kept on crashing, so I could only show you like takeoff. So this time I loaded the simulator from the top of descent. I took off from Brisbane and arriving at Nadi, Fiji. The Simbitworld, a pilot's life.
Fiji 922, turn left, heading 160.
Left to heading 160, Fiji 922. It kind of simulates like the airline pilot's world, so I have to sign up for schedule and fly the schedule whenever I can, and I get experience, get promotion, get money, spend that money to get trained in other aircraft and stuff. I bought the program like 2 years ago, but I never really flew any routes, but I just came back to it. Found it
Fiji 922, turn left, heading 135.
Left heading 135, Fiji 922. Like the frequent heading change like this doesn't feel too good. Let me just scroll out on my map. see where I'm supposed to be compared to my LNAV. Ah, yeah.
Fiji 922, turn left, heading 050.
Left to heading 050, Fiji 922. Yeah. He's just taken us like a longer route.
Fiji 922, turn left, heading 050.
Turn left to heading 050, Fiji 922. This beyond ATC thing is fun, because the different...
Fiji 922, 3 miles from Fiji, turn left, heading 050, maintain 3,500 feet until established, till Dernav runway 02.
Turn left heading 050, maintain 3,500 until established, cleared for RNAV approach runway 02, Fiji 922. Yep, the ATC have different accents from different countries, so kinda feels more realistic. Yeah, I think from here I can sort of go direct to the waypoint, this waypoint here. Yeah. And maybe I can turn LNAV, VNAV on. And scroll this out a little bit. Yep. Actually, sometimes these flight computer they tend to always leave me too high, too fast. So I had to kind of manually land it. See, this is showing I need to be at 207 and it was speeding up. I'll just take the, actually I've got the speed brake on, so I'll just arm the speed brake. I got auto brake armed, landing light on. Everything's kind of ready for speed up a little bit. Maybe take one stage of flap. I think still about like 20. It seems like I'm about 20 nautical miles away from the airport. Oh, yeah, I don't think the airport scenery lighted up. I can see the runway now. I'm a bit too slow, so let's add power. Yeah, I mean, I used to fly these jets on the simulator, like, 20, maybe 20 years ago. And then, like, it kind of got bored, so I stopped playing it. Because I'm flying the Piper Warrior in real world, now my interest sort of reignited. Once I reach the waypoint, I'm just 4 miles away. Yeah, I'll disconnect the autopilot and try to land manually from there. No, I don't see. I can see the runway, but it's flying like in a different direction. It will start turning. It's kind of a little bit weird, but I'll just disconnect it. We can have the landing gear down. Yeah, I think I'm way too high. I've only got
Fiji 922, contact Noddy Tower 119
3
decimal
miles
one.
to lose. 3 miles to lose like 1,000 feet. 119.1, Fiji 922. Keep taking the flip. A lot of times these jets feel slower than the Warrior. Maybe because they're big. Like this approach, I'm doing what, 170 knots, but it feels like as if I'm doing 70 knots. Okay. I meant to use 30 degrees of flap. I think I might be ref is 140 something, 145, 143. Yep. Okay, I've got the flap set 30 degrees. Just watch the speed. My height is good. I can kind of see the happy lights. I'm slowing down too much, so I add a bit of power. Too low. More power. Yep. Okay, back on profile. I've got a crosswind from my right.
1,000.
Yeah, I'm coming in a bit too high, but it's okay.
500. 400.
A bit fast.
300.
Start reducing power. Yep. I got my center line.
200.
Sync rate.
50, 30, 20, 10,
Just let the auto brake slow down the plane. Yeah, I'm below 60, so I can disengage the auto brake by applying manual brake. I don't know where the exit is. It's here, coming up here on my right. Yep, so I'll just manual brake. That's other runway. We need to go a little bit further than this. I haven't got the taxi lights. I've been here many times, but I can't remember. Yeah, it's somewhere here, I think, at the end of the runway. Anyway, that's the gates on for the international flights on the right hand side. Yep. Yep. Okay, all the way at the end. The Simbitworld thing checks on my light thing all the time, and I've been losing points because I forget to switch these things off. You can disengage the auto brake. Maybe I forgot to talk to tower to get the clearance. It doesn't matter anyway. Just taxi to the gate. Whatever number this is, maybe 5, gate 8, yeah, we'll go here. After this, I'll probably go to Bankstown, practice whatever I have to do tomorrow. Okay. Okay, I forgot to turn on the APU. Yeah, I mean, after you exit the active, you meant to turn on the APU so you can turn off the engines once you're here. You still have power to provide electricity and air conditioning to cabin, but yeah, it's like, but I'm gonna turn it off anyway. Turn off everything off. Okay, turn the engines off. Yeah. Where is the? Yeah. Standby power. I turn off. Okay, and battery power turned off. Okay, set the parking brake on. Okay, that should be it. Bring up the menu. Turn off the is my beloved Warrior 2. Really, tomorrow I'm flying Archer 3. But I don't have Archer. I only got Warrior or Arrow. Yeah, just load up normal. Weight and balance, full tank. That's alright. We can get rid of this flight number thing. I just roughly set my flight time tomorrow morning, and rather than starting from the parking, I'll just to save some time, I'm gonna depart from runway 29 right. This Garmin on my left, the big one, I think it's Garmin 530, which we don't have. We kind of have these two of these small ones, 430s. Yeah, they are like slightly different. Why is it not 3000? What's up? Something's wrong. Is it the parts? It never happened to me before. Oh, now, for some reason. I got the altimeter setting, looks okay. I've actually never tried to use that feature on the real airplane. Yeah, like if you press clear button, it get rid of all the. Anyway, let's just get airborne. Yeah, I want to load up from runway. Am I on the right runway? They usually fly me up on runway center even if I chose runway right. Yeah, I think I'm on the center one, so I'll just move to the right one. Obviously, normally you come into the runway from the other side. Yeah. But okay, static RPM, T's and P's in the green, airspeed is live. Yep. Gears fixed, flaps up, power set, T's and P's in the green, mixture ridge, center line tracking. After takeoff, checks complete. I mean, I would have had this tuned before at the lineup checks. 124.55 coming up from 1000. Lower the noise, level off. Still maintaining our runway heading. Yeah, there's our speed. Reduce power and trim. Yeah, in the real world our planes stand exactly to 105 at 2400 RPM. Some planes that fly fast, some planes fly slow. You know, so I'm in a simulator, like it's really nearly perfect. Okay, we're coming up on this runway railway line, which is kind of borderline for our Bankstown Delta space. So we've gone past that and we can climb up to 2500 before going into the Charlie space. So I'll add full power and climb to 2000. We are headed towards Western Sydney International. And we meant to switch the radio and transponder to VFR. I don't have the VFR button, so I'll just manually change to 1200. Yeah, I'll just, because I turned off the ATC to use beyond the ATC, I'll just turn the ATC on so we can listen to ATC when we get closer to Camden. Can't remember the frequency. I think top of my head, it's either 125.1 or 120.1. We'll find out. Yeah, it doesn't say it. I don't get it, so it should be 120.1. And the other one, 125.1, is the tower frequency. Come on, click on it. Maybe it's because I haven't turned it on. Yeah, well, let's maintain 2,000 feet. It must be.
Bankstown Airport information,
I
Charlie
can get the
2200
Bankstown.
Zulu.
So
Wind
it's
calm.
125, let's try
Visibility.
125.1.
Camden Airport
Yep.
information, Whiskey
So
22000 Zulu.
ATC is 125.1 and tower is 120.1.
Sky condition, few clouds at 6,200 feet. Temperature 5. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.9. Visual runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have whiskey.
Okay, so runway direction
Camden
is
Airport
25.
information, Whiskey
I can turn
2200
this
Zulu.
off for the time being. I just wanted to find out the frequency. There's a Teapot Lakes on my right. I'm still under 2,500, so I'm like, hey, oh, when did I speed up so much? I mean, in real life, it's okay to make mistake. Your instructor's not gonna scream at you, but you have to keep monitor stuff and fix if you find out straight away. So it's never good to get fixated on one thing. You just have to keep monitoring everything. I just want to sort of find where Bringelly is from here. I know it's like south. Not sure whether I'll go to Camden first before doing any of the maneuvers. Doesn't really matter which way we do it. I mean, if you increase range, you can pretty much see where Camden is on the map. But we have to find I don't think it shows on this, but in real life, the Bringelly and Mayfield waypoint, they show up on GPS without you typing it in. I'll just fly direct south. I should be able to find actually Old Northern Road should be on the western side of the airport, I believe. Yep, I think that's the Northern Road, which it turned. So it turns around the airport. Yeah, this feels like it's a Northern Road. Ring Jelly is like the intersection of two roads. Could be here. Looks like it's this one here. So it's so close to the Western Sydney International Airport. Let me just put in the waypoint just to make sure it is right. So Bravo and Romeo. Yankee. Yep, so it's right, it's here. Back at the intersection. Yep. Intersection of these two roads here. So it's right next to the on our 2 o'clock, the road that leads to the Western Sydney International, that's Old Northern Road. So if I keep following this road all the way up to north and north, I can get to my place. So on 11 there's our carrier. So it's just south of our Stonehenge. This brown field on my right wing is the Stonehenge where we did the forced landing. Okay, let's get down to 1,800 and go to Campton. Just bring up the Microsoft ATC. They're just gonna clear me for touch and go. They're not gonna actually do the proper VFR procedures. So I'll just mock it. 1,800. We have too much trees in the simulator. In the real world, we don't have this many trees. We can actually clearly see the roads. Didn't get the information, whatever information that was.
Camden Airport information, Whiskey 2200 Zulu.
Okay, Whiskey.
Wind 228 at 4.
So Camden Tower, Warrior, Tango November Killer, received Whiskey. Bring Jelly 2,000 inbound, and they go maintain the join because it's 2-4. We're gonna join downwind maybe. Yeah, join downwind 1-way 2-4. Maintain 1,800. So okay. Repeat whatever he says. Left downwind. 1-way 2-4. maintain 1800. Tango November Kilo. And then I can just see it's right ahead of me. Yeah, even on a simulator I used to have trouble finding Camden. Yeah, you can pretty much follow that road, the Bringelly Road, and that road will lead us to Camden. Yeah. Okay, I got the height 1800. So. Setting trims on the simulator is a lot harder than real life. So in real life we have a big wheel. Like on computer I gotta press this button. Sometimes it speeds up too fast. Sometimes it goes too slow. Okay, so I can see the Camden, see the little lake and runway, and we have buildings on the other side of the runway. Our circuit height is on the lake side. I mean, circuit is on the lake side. So for our runway 24, we have to join final, okay, because it's this. Yeah. So I should have got the clearance for visual approach, and once I got the visual approach, we'll just land for touch and go. And so it should be here. Maybe I'll announce base runway 24 Tango November Kilo, and they go either clear for us for touch and go. Yeah, 24, I didn't realize that. Yeah, so it's gonna be not joining downwind, but either base or final. I'm not too fast. Yeah, yeah, we got a lot of trees around this place. Still, yeah, first stage of flip, the carby hit was meant to come on. Yeah, the runway threshold is like third way up the runway. Just gotta keep taking flips because I'm too fast. Yeah, at Camden you can't really come in shallow. You always have to come in kind of steep. I mean, I used to come in pretty steep at Bankstown already, so kind of used to it. Yeah, flaps up. Power. Yeah, so it's on. Yeah, it's other side of the building, so it's my right hand side is a circuit for 24. And we have to remember the ground elevation is around 300, so we only turn crosswind after crossing 800. Yeah, coming up on 800, left, center, right, and then 15 degrees of bank. Can use more rudder. 224, so I have to kind of roll my wings level 33. Another 100 to go. Yep. 1,300. Runway 45 degrees. Got it roll. Speed is there, speed down, and we're looking for 60. Somewhere there. I should use the reference point outside. Let me just a little bit too far out from the runway. What I'm looking for is halfway. Yep, somewhere there, halfway. That's where the runway is supposed to be. I just passed the threshold, so copy it on. That's all been on, and speed down. First stage of flap, left, center, right. Second stage of flap. Yeah, this time I'm coming right really stiff. Still high, but maybe it's a good height, but because of the terrain feels like I'm a lot lower, but we have to allow that our runway starts like a 1/3 way up. I haven't been trimmed, so I gotta pull so much. 70 knots. Kind of really nice condition right now. Yeah, like feels like I'm just flying it on autopilot. Flips out. Fixed, flips up, house set, T's and P's into green mixture ridge, center line tracking. After takeoff, checks complete. Passing 800, left, center, right. Here's 15 degrees bank. Right. I don't know, I shouldn't be climbing. Yes. Yep, my spacing's good, halfway up the ring. There's a runway. Trim, bump fish, brake pressure checked, parking brakes off, undercarriage fixed, mixture rich, fuel on, T's and P's into green, switch is on, hatches and harnesses secured, lighting considered, checks complete. Where's the switch for carby? Yeah, left, center, right. Yeah, extended center line, take second stage of flap, I'm too fast, left, center, right. I totally get why we're doing this, because if we have any problem flying in the training area and we need to come to Camden for emergency landing, you know, at least it's not foreign to us. We know we've been here, so we can feel more comfortable. That's why they're getting us here, so we get familiarize ourselves with the airport. If the conditions tomorrow is as good as tonight, we'll have fun. And keys off, keys fixed, flaps up, power set, T's and P's into green, mixture is rich, center line tracking after takeoff checks complete. Coming up on 500 AGL, left, center, right, 15 degrees of bank. This thing with the copy hit, keep power copy. Gotta do a better job of maintaining my height. Always come to 1,400, not 300. Come on, decent. Yep, my spacing is good. Just a little bit too high. Going past the runway threshold, carby hit on, reduce power, first stage of flap. At about 45 degrees, left, center, right. Second stage of flap, left, center, right. Last stage of flap, too fast, too high. Pitch is fixed, undercarriage fixed, flaps full, copy hits off, insult checked, clearance obtained, stable approach. Okay, gears fixed, flaps up, power set, T's and P's in the green, mixture rich, centerline tracking, after takeoff checks complete. Left, center, right, 15 degrees bank, maintain set. Level off. Left, center, right. Speed is there. Use power. At least I didn't climb to 1,400 this time. Too far away from the runway. Just get closer a little bit. Yeah. It's like alright, let's come back. Parallel. Yeah. Yep. Do it there. Passing, going past the runway threshold, copy hit, speed, reduce power, speed identified, take first stage of flap, 45 degrees, left, center, right. Second stage of flap. Extend center line. Left, center, right. Copy is coming off. Pitch is fixed. Undercarriage is fixed. Flaps full, copy it's off, insult checked, clearance obtained, stable approach. Up, power edit. Holding, rotate. Sorry about that. Yep, okay. Anyway, let's depart. We can probably depart Camden on runway heading. Actually, no, we have to depart like downwind. So our departure height is 1,300. Yeah, so if we use runway 24, it will probably be downwind departure like this. We just maintain 1,300. Camden airspace feels a lot smaller than the Bankstown one. That's represented by the circle on GPS. If we turn left from here, go towards the Western Sydney International, and then Spring Jelly is on our right. Maybe I'll just, for fun, I'll just turn left a bit more, try to find where Mayfield is. I'm guessing it's kind of that direction. Yeah, definitely it's gonna be easier to find in real world than on simulator. Mayfield supposed to be along these river streams here ahead of us. We'll find the Kirby one and like a racetrack, and maybe to our 2 o'clock 1. 1 to 2. Here, see, I can see the racetrack. Full of trees around the racetrack. Yep, this stream. We can also, just like before, Mike. I think it's Yankee. Mike, Yankee, Foxtrot. Yeah, see? Right ahead me. Yeah, the racetrack is on our right. The Kirby stream under our left wing. Yeah, like this. Like snakes. Yeah, this is Mayfield. But I don't think we're gonna come here, but in case. In real life, you find the racetrack, you see. Yeah, from here, our Bringelly is kind of north-north east. From here, I think, yeah, probably about, say, from Mayfield to Bringelly is about heading of 060, that's my guess. Obviously, for some reason I lost, because I asked the GPS to go to Mayfield, it got rid of the Bringelly one. And you can always use the protractor on the VTC map to find out the heading to be. Yep. I can kind of see the road from coming from International. Yeah, yeah. Should be to my 12 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, I don't think we have this many trees in real life. And also we can follow this road 1 o'clock and that will lead us to 2RN. And where is the intersection? Yeah. Oh, maybe that's the Bringelly Road. Yeah, this intersection here must be the Bringelly. Yeah, I reckon it's here. Okay, let's climb. Okay, level off 4,000. We need to be above 3,800 to do our stalls. We're level off here. Okay, so headstrong check. Our height is good, area it's not populated, so it's good. We have secured hatches and harnesses, T's and P's in the green, and look out. I think we have to do the 360 degree clearing turn. Or do one right, center, left. After been doing stick turns, these normal 30-degree turns seems too slow. Okay, balls brings to level, and then let's try store. I don't know what kind of store we're gonna do. Maybe power off. Try power off first. Can't be long. So I think I should have kept it level. Identify the second stage of flap. Actually, after each stall, we have to turn 90 degrees. Remember. Anyway, I think it's nearly coming up to my bedtime, so I just want to maybe power off stall with the flaps in. Warning horn goes forever and I was stalled. we gonna do? Like a power on store? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do wing drop. Alright. Let's drop down to 4,000 feet. Can we see the pipelines? I don't think so. Okay, 3,900 feet, and set the speed for the cruise, get it trimmed. Okay, 3,900 feet, and I'll use Prospect as my reference point. Climb to 4,000 feet now. Do a left hand 60 degrees steep turn. Right, center, left, behind, roll, bank, balance, full power. Oh, I've gone through. We get overbank sometimes. I try to do it too fast. Yeah, 4,000. Level off. Turn towards the prospect again. Yep, I've got the speed, got the height, set, right, center, left, roll with balance, full power, and back pressure. Reference point there, roll this power. Maybe should do a 45-degree one. I never really kind of practice 45 one. Yeah. Up to 2,400. Gotta get some speed back. When I reduce, I think I reduce too much power, and end up slowing down. Yeah, like, yeah, once you lose the speed, it's so hard to get it back. Okay, anyway, we've got the speed. Set the power back to 2,400. And we're starting at 4,000 feet. Right, center, left. 45 degrees, like. Oh my god, 45 degree steep turn feels like a normal turn. Back pressure. Oh, it's going to 60. Okay. Do a right hand 45 degree, left center, right, roll with balance, add power, back pressure. Climbed a little bit towards the end of the turn. Down. Let's try 60 degree one. Okay, I've got the speed. Left center right, roll with balance, full power, and back pressure. I think I find it harder kinda with the joystick, because probably have to fight overbanking more than the trying to have enough back pressure. Because if you overbank, you're gonna dive straight away like this. I don't know what time it is now. It's 11:45. I'll just head back towards Bankstown and get ready to go to bed. Even though we're close to Prospect, I'm gonna head to RN because I haven't been there. Maybe we're going to go back via to RN for our radio failure procedure so we can fly over the field. Anyway, just gonna drop down to 2000-ish Oh, should we try force landing? I think I should be okay with the force landing. We've done it many times today and the other day. Yeah, wind is coming from the west. We have to, right now I'm kinda facing southwest, and if our wind is coming from west, I better pick field on my left. Actually, I'll just try. I reckon we use the heading bar, which is set at like 280-ish. That's the like a wind direction. Let me trim for the glide speed, and then copy it on. Where's the copy switch? Mixture 4, fuel selector. We can switch. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pick a field under my left wing and .30 degrees of bank. I'll probably have to do like keep doing 50 cent. I can't really fly too far out because I don't have that much height. Mayday, 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 Sydney Center, Warrior, Tango November Kilo, experienced engine failure, gliding to a field. Where am I? Maybe west, 1 mile west of the Sydney International Airport. Well, 2 more 50 cent coin turns and I should be headed, like facing the wind. 1, double out, high is 800. Yep, so like if I had 1 more turn, I mean we would have gone around already, but since it's a simulator, I just fly a little bit lower and then go. Yeah, I gotta remember to do the engine warm up every 1000. Decent. That's probably more important than doing the 50 cent whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna climb back to 1,500 feet and head towards Tuareg. So, prospect, Palmyra, I see those white patch. That would be our Tuareg. And we can switch to Bankstown 80s. maybe here on my 11. Sometimes it's harder to find places on a simulator than real world. Yeah, they're just behind these factories. Let's listen to 80s.
Bankstown Airport information, Charlie 2300 Zulu. Wind tree 10 at 5. Visibility 6. Sky condition clear. Temperature 9er. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.91. Visual runway 29er center, visual runway 29er right, and visual runway 29er left in use. Landing.
Yeah, so I've got information, Charlie. I've got 2 RN towers inside. Just fly right hand side of the road. And our Bankstown Airport is on my 10. Turn parallel towards this road here. Okay, yeah. Bankstown Tower, Warrior Tango November Kilo 2RN 1500 inbound with Charlie. And they'll probably tell us to join downwind runway 29 right. Say repeat, join downwind runway 29 right, Tango November Kilo. Can fly towards Warwick Farm, and maybe we do the radio failure simulation again. RN is closer than Prospect, so we'll just up. I mean, if someone made an inbound call earlier than us from Prospect, we maybe don't know. We have to watch out for the traffic coming from Prospect inbound. This might conflict with each other. I never came from 2RN without any radio, but anyway, our tower is right in front of us. Maybe we can walk the wings from now on, like here. Obviously we're gonna we had transponder to 7600, There's a dome. I already came down too much, so I'm just gonna speed up left, center, right. We have to keep high. Up. And then take another stage of flap. Extend the center line, left, center, right. Take last stage of flap. Keep the rudder, especially when I'm turning right, copy hits coming off. Coming down, way too high, too fast. Okay. So many birds. Like so much. Okay, flips up, transponder to standby. Mixture lean. Bangsan Ground Warrior Tango November Kilo vacated active onto taxiway Alpha request. Text parking via Lima. Text parking. Tango November Kilo. Bravo India Echo is the airplane I'm gonna fly tomorrow. First time being in an arrow. Or is it Archer? Archer, yeah, it's Archer. Archer 3. Okay. Radio, turn off the radio. RPM 900 kinda. And check the mix. That should be turned off already. Okay, mixture. 가로. Oh. Better go to bed. Okay, see you next time.